Yo, can we talk about the JJ Redick hiring in LA, the Lakers officially? Can we talk about that with some real good nuance and less shock and all that good stuff? We kind of knew that was going to happen. I know we had the whole Dan Hurley, UConn, scuttlebutt possibilities, and then they offered him a deal and he turned it down, and I still think that was never serious. I just think that was Dan Hurley trying to leverage a future deal with UConn for more money. So JJ Redick is now officially the new head coach of the Lakers. LeBron's, I think, fourth coach of the Lakers. And a lot of the rhetoric and the narratives and stuff about, it's a bad move and this is Lakers front office isn't, just crazy. And the only part about the front office being crazy and unstable I will agree with is the fact that there's a lack of stability. That part I agree with. I do agree with that part. That the lack of stability, 4 coaches in 6 years, even after winning a title, firing Frank Vogel, and then firing Darvin Ham after 2 years, and it's a bad look. I totally agree with that. I preach on many platforms I appeared on in doing this shit for as long as I have that, instability, especially at the head coach position, is a problem in sports. But I don't like the narratives of the JJ Redick, he's not good enough. How do we know that? We don't know that. We don't know. This is his first head coaching spot ever. What we do know about Redick, based on just the optics of things, he knows the game of basketball. And first off, let me just say this real quick as an opinion aside. The only reason why I'm mad that he's the head coach of the Lakers has nothing to do with the Lakers at all. It has to do with the fact that I'm going to miss him in this space. Now, he probably can still do his podcasts and stuff, but the likelihood of him continuing his podcasts, the All Man of Three podcast, which I love, his work with with ESPN, he's a phenomenal analyst. Obviously, a lot of backlash of the him and Doris Burke and Mike Breen and the team that did the finals on ESPN, and we get all that, and that's critical. That's criticism that obviously is warranted. Obviously, that team wasn't as good as the Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen team, and we can certainly have that criticism, to have. But in the space of media, JJ Redick was phenomenal, has been phenomenal. I've been very vocal about that. So we're going to miss him there, assuming that he won't be doing those things going forward. But the criticism about him being the head coach, we don't know. We can't. People are talking about him in the fact that, he's not ready for this move. How do you know that? How do we can't assume that. Just based on feelings. Because every coach has become great had to start somewhere. Eric Spoelstra had to start somewhere. All these great coaches in the league, Greg Popovich, had to start somewhere. Who's to say that in 5-6 years, JJ Redick won't become one of the better coaches in our league in years to come? I think if there's a fear, if there's a criticism about this, is will the Lakers give him the opportunity to input his program? I think there's the criticism about the Lakers giving him backing, because one of the things I think people forget about Eric Spoelstra is that, and we know he's great, obviously, and I've been preaching about him for years, is the reason why that works is because he had a front office that was willing to back him up, even at the toughest times, even when he had LeBron James and all these guys. The Heat front office backed up Eric Spoelstra, even at a time where LeBron James reportedly wanted him fired, and Pat Riley told him to go kick rocks. And the Lakers front office, if they're willing to back their guy, if JJ Redick is their guy and they're willing to back their guy, then I hope that it will work out. And I would think it'll work out. but stability matters. And you need a front office that's able to, regardless of what Anthony Davis feels, LeBron feels, and I'm not even saying the stars should matter. The stars should matter, but at the same time, the front office needs to back their guy. And you hope that Jeannie Buss and company does back JJ Redick in the years to come. Give the guy 3 to 4 years. Don't give the guy the Darvin Ham treatment of 2 years only, and then it's over. Because that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Not going to work. If you want to truly be great, and this franchise to be great in the years to come, you need to give guys opportunity to put in the program and to make it work. 2 years is not enough. Especially in the case of Darvin Ham, who went to the conference finals last year in his first year, and then got through that mess with Russell Westbrook, and then you obviously lose to the champs in the first round. But at the same time, I don't think he was given a fair shake, in my opinion. Now I know a lot of Laker fans who disagree with that, and certainly are welcome to have that opinion. But I just think that the Lakers have not shown. What is it now? 8 coaches since Phil Jackson left in 2010 or 11 rather. Well, I don't know what the number is, but it's a pretty high number. It's a very troubling number. So my point is, as I sit here in a Walmart parking lot, will the Lakers be willing to give this guy a fair shake? Give him 3 years at least. It's a 4-year deal. Give him 3 years. And especially, what is the direction of this team moving forward? Assuming LeBron James retires in the next year or two, that's on the table too. So it's a big job for Redick to take on here. But I am excited about in one aspect of that, in the fact that this is a story we're going to be covering. This guy, who was a very solid NBA player, certainly excelled in media. But what's next now? Can he navigate this LeBron AD thing, the Lakers, the Showtime, the spotlight of the Lakers? But I'm going to miss him also, too, in the media. Assuming he does not do media anymore, I'm going to miss him in the space more than anything else. But I will say JJ Redick has a desire to coach. He has said it many times over in his platforms a couple of years that he has a desire to coach, whether it was the NBA or college or whatever level of coaching he wanted to do. So we'll see. But let's give this guy a chance. Let's stop being critical of this and say, it's not going to work out. We don't know that. We don't know that. Until we don't know that, let's let this thing play out. Okay? So that's my opinion on that.